Hear me out on this Maul in 2026. Hello and welcome back to another video here in the LEGO room. I hope you are well. Today I wanted to go over something that I had seen online over the last week or so in regards to the Darth Maul Shadow Lore show that is coming out in 2026. If you're a Star Wars fan or indeed a LEGO Star Wars fan, please do consider subscribing. It'll be sincerely appreciated and it does help us out, and please do consider dropping a like on the video. Let's dive right into it, which is of course with the it's not even news at this point that we're getting a Darth Maul show in 2026. I covered this about 6 months or so ago on the channel. We're getting a Darth Maul show in 2026, Shadow Lord, and this is really exciting. It's a very cool character. It's a character that most people really like, and the character development of course from Clone Wars Series 4 onwards into the Siege of Mandalore and of course Rebels as well means that this is a really nicely sort of well done character that a lot of people like, and of course has that cool factor for younger fans as well. So it's no real surprise to me that we're getting this show, and it's no real surprise to me at all that we do have a Darth Maul set on shelves at the moment. Of course I'm talking about the Darth Maul mech that came out a month or two ago now, and this set kind of felt a bit odd at the time when it did come out. It sort of didn't really feel like we were going along the same lines of the mechs that had followed it previously, but it was a very cool idea, and they're starting to sort of change how they do these mechs with that X-Wing for Luke a year or so ago, and now the Darth Maul one as well, with the little probes that you get in the very back of it as well. And we were actually really fortunate to get our hands on them early and review them early and then give a couple away early over on Whatnot. And it's no real surprise to me that this set is out on the market, particularly with the Sith Infiltrator retiring at the end of 2025, because in the sort of pecking order of the way things go, it would not have been a surprise to me to find that Disney told LEGO to do a Darth Maul set and have it on shelves for 2026 before they announced this Shadow Lord show. And of course you've now got a Darth Maul set on shelves that costs £13 here in the UK, and this will be a set that will be even more well received, I imagine, in the future, particularly when this show is out, and it is a very affordable price point. I can see the sales of this set sort of going up as this show is live, with young fans going out and buying it, and maybe adults buying it for younger fans as this show kind of hits TV screens. And I did a video recently about the Lego Bad Batch and why we hadn't seen a whole bunch of Lego Bad Batch sets and what I would have liked to have seen, and of course we only got 2 Lego Bad Batch sets, one of course being the Marauder, the other being the Justifier, which I only just reviewed not that long ago on the channel. I've been really putting that on the back burner, and maybe that's part of the reason why maybe we haven't seen so many Bad Batch sets, is the fact that I didn't feel the need to review the Justifier at all until only a few weeks ago. And I digress, but what I'm saying is, of course, with these short animated series, is we haven't actually seen a whole bunch of Lego sets for any of them. Of course, we haven't seen any for the Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Underworld have had absolutely no sets, and I expect them to get no sets in the future. Of course, maybe if we see something fleshed out with the Dooku and the young Qui-Gon sort of a storyline in the future, maybe we would see something that'll be a bit more minifigure accurate with those two particular renditions of those characters, but I don't expect us to get anything from these short shows. However, it is slightly different for Maul. He does fall in the same way that Cad Bane's Justifier, Cad Bane being a cool character, falls under the same sort of remit for Darth Maul potentially to get his own sets as well in this show. He is another cool character and he falls into that same bracket. So whether or not we would see a different version of Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator in a year or two's time, of course this one just about to retire with that red beard Qui-Gon, you might even be able to see it just in the corner. Probably can't see the red beard on him from there, but yes, very possible that we could see another Darth Maul set in the future. Of course, the natural thing to go to is the ship, but could we see a scene maybe from the show? Of course, we don't know what we're going to see in that show. It's of course a pretty solid prediction that you're going to see a lot of the crime syndicates in this show. We kind of saw a bit of that towards the end of Series 7 of Clone Wars, and of course we saw it again in the Solo movie, so I'm expecting it to be quite a bit of the crime syndicate, the underworld as it were, similarly to what we have seen sort of in the Tales of the Underworld show, sort of the the sort of not so glamorous side of Star Wars, where everything's just a little bit rougher. I kind of expect that to be kind of the theme of the show, and therefore I expect us to get Lego sets that would kind of reflect that. Again, I don't expect there to be many of these Lego sets. Bad Batch only got 2. Would we see another one in the future? I did a whole video all about that. Possible, maybe in the future we would get another set further down the line, but again, you'd only be looking at 2 or 3 sets then after a long period of time. But we could, in my opinion, see something for this Maul show. I think it hits a different kind of bracket. We've seen loads of sets for the Clone Wars and not quite as many as I would personally have liked from Rebels. I've done many videos about wanting different Rebel sets and wanting a UCS Ghost in the future, and I'm still going to bang that drum. But this sort of falls into a different remit. It's not quite in that sort of Tales short series, and it is slightly, I imagine people are going to be more excited about it when it starts than they were about the Bad Batch. I actually loved the Bad Batch. I thought the character development was excellent. I thought it really grew into something very, very special towards the end. But the actual initial anticipation, I think, will be higher for this Darth Maul show, and I think for that reason we will see at least one Darth Maul series set in the future, whether it's at the back end of 2026 or indeed it's towards the start of 2027. It's definitely a prediction from me that we will see a Darth Maul Shadow Law set in the future. So there we go, more Maul in 2026. That was very much what I said at the very start of the video, and if you agree with me, if you disagree, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Please do keep it kind, keep it respectful of myself and each other as well. And if there's something you would like to see, if there's something that you think would be a really good opportunity to see, not just as a Lego set, but something you'd like to see in this Maul show, and a certain time period that you'd like to see, do let me know in the comments below. I'd be fascinated to find out. I think that this is something that we will end up talking about again in 2026 when the show does come out. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. It is sincerely appreciated. Make sure you go and check out the whole bunch of other Star Wars theory videos that I have done over on the channel. They should have their own playlist on the channel. There is always Lego Star Wars videos on the channel on a weekly basis, so make sure you hit the bell and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.